Welcome to Sunday's video, where I talk about something and then we go and look at your comments. I made some notes, really bad notes. Because I've got to remember everything in this video. There's a few little things I want to go through. We're going to talk about the Oshawa rally that we went to, Poilievre rally. Crazy, 6,000 plus people who were there. I got clips on my phone that I took that I want to share, and one of them is this clip here. Now is the hangar that we were supposed to have the rally in, but actually didn't happen in that hangar. Happened in the hangar next door. Here's a picture of the hangar next door. So it happened in the next door hangar instead, which is twice the size. I think they underestimated how many people was gonna go to this rally, and ended up moving it into the hangar next door. So that was this is all in an air. I'll show you the us going in and the lineup. I'll show you now. We're moving up closer. Guys, just gonna come in a bit. I left the lineup and I went for a walk around. I had to nip back to the car to get a few items, and I met the pleb. And I got a snap. I got a picture with him, and I got a little bit of video which I'll share in the week. But just got a few comments about our hairstyles. How we might have similar barbers or use the same hair products. Yeah, maybe. And then I got to meet with Water Smart One, who had a huge flag, huge flagpole with the Canadian flag on the top. And Water Smart is he's one of the usual guys in the comments. He's been in the community for a while. He's always commenting and reading and watching all the videos. So yeah, I had a little chat with him.
Yeah, I want my here. I'm gonna do a video.
Ah, there's the reaction guy. I messaged you. I wanted to meet you.
I'll put you on Sunday's video.
Oh, great.
Great flag, awesome.
How do you like my gas can? I don't know if they'll let that on.
No, they probably won't let that in. They probably think you got something else in there.
Michelle.
I hope it's full of vodka.
Unfortunately, no, it's my laundry.
See you later. Have a look on Sunday. I might put you on there. And after our chat, WaterSmart recommend that we do this.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, always try and get somebody to say like and subscribe other than me. Where do we go? Oh yeah, then I met Michelle Ferrari. She was just walking around, shaking hands with people and saying hi, and she wasn't surrounded by bodyguards or anything like our previous Prime Minister used to. She just walked around, shaking hands, saying hi. A really nice lady. So this is the first meeting I had with her. I have another meeting that I'm going to take off the live stream. So I did like a 2-hour live stream on Thursday, but I'm going to take a few snips off that. And I actually had a little chat with her, not at too much length, but talking about the polls. But here we are. I just introduced myself to her.
How are you doing, sir? Nice to meet you.
And then after that we got into the rally, and most of what Poilievre was. I didn't record what Poilievre was doing because all the feeds just went really lumpy by then. As soon as his wife, and who was absolutely beautifully dressed, by the way, and Poilievre got on stage, the internet just went to zero. Like when you watch my stream, it's really good right up until the speeches start, and then they must have been pushing out live from the main cameras, and that must have been swamping all the other streams. But I got a few clips from before and after, and like you saw on yesterday's video, I also got the O Canada, which was pretty cool. This clip, we had to stop to get medics in. So 3 times we got medics into the place because people were fainting. It was so hot, it was so packed. People were stood watching. There was people of all ages in there.
Medic! They need a medic! Medic! We need a medic! 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 They need a medic!
It was a crazy long day. Anyway, let's have a look at your comments. Oshawa Rally, Poilievre Radio Reaction Live. It's me! Oh, yeah, well, it was a highlight on Thursday going to that rally, obviously, and like you've just seen, but yeah. I don't know, is it Goko Donny?
Grab a hot chocolate on me.
Thanks. He gave us a few super chats, which was really great. Northern Scout said,
Great crowd. Wow, what a great crowd. Enjoy the evening. Wish we could have gotten down to Oshawa. Love your videos and chats. Keep it up. Thanks.
Perfect. Goko Donny again. $2 super chat said,
Polls are shite. Crowds are facts.
Let's go. And again, Donny, you're a star, mate. Thank you very much.
Ferrari, Barrett, Brock, Anna, Pierre, Team Canada.
Yes. Thanks a lot for them super chats, pal. Give you a mention here. Love to do stuff like that. We had some other people on that chat. Sarah Cinnamon Thriving said,
I am streaming Radio Reaction on one device and the pleb on another device.
I think she had me on the iPhone or something, and the pleb on an iPad. Caller says pathetic. Caller said the most pathetic government Canada has ever seen. I thought some of the callers on that day were epic callers. No Spam Man said,
Carney presided over the GFC in Canada and Brexit in the UK. That should tell you enough about his failures.
Mark said,
I've been waiting 2 years to finally give Pierre my vote. Please, everyone, make your voice heard.
Yes, I voted Conservative ever since I landed in Canada, and it's not worked. So hopefully it'll work now. Oh, my missus on the rally, she went right up to Greg Brady and said to him, where's my lawn sign? And he took the address and everything, and boom, the next day we've got the lawn sign. And now it matches nicely with our Canadian flag on a hockey stick. Michael says,
Has Poilievre ever had a real job outside his political career? Why can't even he get his security clearance? I'm happy to see the polls reversing. And this time around, I'm voting strategically and will support my local Liberal candidate.
See, Liberals are everywhere, absolutely everywhere. And that's why you've got to get out and vote. Lolo Polikacia said,
Last 10 years have been beyond pathetic. The Liberals serve other interests, not Canadians.
And Doug answered,
Liberals will finish this country off if they get elected. Save your children and grandchildren. Don't vote Liberal.
Maddie said,
Trump is a great diversion, isn't he? Certainly not his fault we're sold out, outsourced and siphoned off. Trump's doing the Western world a huge favour. We could only hope to have a Trump team equivalent in this country, let alone an Elon. We don't have that calibre of individuals, let alone the drive and determination.
well, we did have the drive and determination during the convoy now, didn't we? But yeah, people got arrested for that. Uncharged, unconvicted. Yeah, let's not get started on that one. Dan said,
But the sad thing is, the stupid bastards are going to vote carnage carney. How fast they forget.
yeah, goldfish brains. Grant says,
No, it's not a given Michael knows why he won't get his security clearance. Mainstream media does not cover these things fairly. Short version, signing that thing for that particular clearance is an NDA, non-disclosure airing. Once you get the clearance, forevermore you are legally blocked from speaking about what you saw. Would you sign it, Michael? That is the actual blunt truth. Sorry you didn't hear this, mainstream media. Doesn't mean it isn't factual.
no, exactly. It's something that people need to look out for, is the actual making up of excuses over security clearance, Trump, all that other stuff. Something I heard the other day, it's not from me, but something I heard, was people who are concerned about Trump, maybe they don't have issues. They don't have anything to worry about, because if Trump is your biggest issue, then you're not thinking about putting food on the table tomorrow. You're not thinking about feeding your kids before they go to school. You're not thinking about, using your last dime to put gas in your car to get to work, are you? You've got the luxury to go, oh yeah, Trump, yeah, tariffs, woo, let's fight for that. Unless you're actually in the steel industry yourself and you're getting laid off, regular other people who are just in the mainstream, yeah, that isn't something that they're looking out for. When I walked around the rally, people were concerned about the cost of living, housing, food, gas, heating. Hardly anyone's worried about what Trump's doing in America. Susan said,
Really? Do your homework. Watch Moose on the Loose, Northern Perspective, Jasmine Lane, The Pleb, Mr. Sunshine Baby, The 11-8 Podcast, The Truth, What Carney's 250 mile alone from Beijing. What hasn't he mentioned? 100% China tariffs.
yeah. These are all answers mostly answers to the Liberal comments. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. If it sounded a little bit down today, we had a sad thing happen in our family. I just put an epitaph at the end of the video, and hopefully see you tomorrow, guys.